Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is JJ and happy Valentine's if you're watching this any other day of the year. I hope you're having a lovely day full of love and happiness. So the topic for today is all about what do you need to heal within yourself in order to find true love or the one, or to find a solid relationship. So we have option number one. These are from my son's Valentine's cards that he bought for his friends. So we have option number 1, 2, and 3. Like always, all the timestamps are pinned in the comment section. All my information, Facebook, Instagram, PO box, all that good stuff is always in the description box below. So I want you to pick a stack, and we are going to request your guides, your whoever you call your higher power, to step in and to tell you what it is that you need to let go of or heal within yourself in order to find the one or a solid relationship. If you don't believe in the one, just a solid relationship. So if you feel like you need more time, feel free to pause the video whenever you feel ready. You can click play and fast forward to your selected option. So let's get started with option number 1. I do want you to tell me something that you love about yourself in the comment section. Let's spread the love. So I want you guys to, again, comment something that you love about yourself. Leave it in the comment section. So let's start with option number 1. Let's see. In order for you to find true love or a solid partner, what is it that you need to heal, or what is it that you need to work on? So we have Valentine's Day. Nope. So this automatically is making me think of you may not be so open to love as you would like to, or maybe there is something within you that you're just a little bit hesitant. I feel like you might be like, nope, love doesn't exist, or there's no such thing as a good partner. There's something here subconsciously that is closing you off to love or to a relationship, okay? Or maybe it might be that you don't feel lovable, or that you don't feel like you deserve a partnership, okay? Or maybe you've seen many relationships that haven't worked and you're like, there's no such thing as a good relationship, okay? So this is what I'm feeling with this. We'll look at the cards. We have Archangel Raphael. There's something in your emotions that is blocking you from opening up to a partner. And it could be that you've had a partner and that partner wasn't good. Maybe you went through some type of traumatic event. Recovery. Yes, for some of you need to recover or are currently recovering from something here. Okay, you might be recovering from a bad relationship. You might be recovering from past wounds. There's something here, and your guides are telling you, in order for you to find the one or to open up to love, you need to take time to recover. You need to take time to heal, especially with Archangel Raphael. Here, I do love that these paired together, because I do feel like there is still a lot within you that needs to work, that needs healing. So if you are taking your time to do that, I applaud you. I am proud of you for doing that, because a lot of people tend to rush into relationships one after the other without taking time to recover, and that is when the problems start, because we bring baggage. All of us have baggage, okay? And if you have skipped from one relationship to another, maybe now your angels are kindly, lovingly telling you, like, we can't do that. We need to take time to recover. We need to take time to process things and to heal things in order for us to become a magnet for higher love and a true connection, okay? Mother Earth, you need to nourish yourself. You need to love yourself. You need to mother yourself in order for you to be able to mother and nourish another relationship, another person, okay? There is this, for some of you, if you are a male, maybe you have a strenuous relationship or a difficult, challenging relationship with your mother, and maybe you need to heal that first, because it has been proven in psychology that we tend to attract partners that resemble our parents in some way, okay? Subconsciously, not consciously, you guys. So with that being said, I do feel like here, maybe you attract people too, some of you that resemble a parent in some way, okay? Because this is general. This could be like your father or your mother type. And that just reaffirms that belief, that wound that you have. And so Spirit is saying you need to recover that. You need to stop that. And in order to do that, we need to take time to recover and become very self-aware of our patterns and our behaviors and what and who are we attracting. Okay. And again, nourish yourself, love yourself, tell yourself that you're beautiful, that you're handsome, you know, essentially, basically date yourself. Be in the flow. Don't be so rigid either. For some of you, you need to be more flexible. Okay. Be more fluid. See, because some of you might be putting off this energy of like, nope, I don't need anyone. And that's good. To be independent is good. But we also want to be approachable, right? So for some of you, I feel like you just come off as like unavailable in some way. And so again, your guides are kindly reminding you of, just be mindful of how you come off. What is your energy? And it might be that you're doing that subconsciously to not attract bad partners, but you're also blocking away the good ones. So again, we want your energy to be fluid. We want your energy to be receptive. We want you to be receptive. Surrender to your success. You are ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. So again, there is this energy here of reminiscing in the past, holding on to old wounds, to old difficulties, to old roadblocks when it comes to relationships, and bringing that into your energy, or still having it very present when it comes to your love life. And so we want to take time to heal that, to recover, and to let those experiences go so that we can become fluent and flow with spirit. Okay. And you have to stay optimistic about your love life too. And for some of you, you tend to suppress your passion. Okay, maybe you're someone who is like, I can't follow my passion, that leads to trouble. Or maybe you're someone who is very much in their head about things, overthink things. And so Spirit is saying, we want you to get back into your body. Again, let it flow. See, let it flow, and we have flow. So just let it flow. You don't have to be so controlling. You need to learn to trust. Yeah, some of you obsessive thinking. Again, I feel like when you meet someone, you become too obsessed, or you tend to just overanalyze things. And so I feel like that causes a block. Okay? Or there is this fear here as well that is blocking you. For some of you, you might feel too, or you might have this belief that passion is a temptation, just because I'm seeing passion in the apple here, like Snow White. You might feel like feeling your passion or giving into your passion is something bad or always leads to trouble. And that's not the case. Are you getting this from a mother figure? Are you getting this from past experiences? You need to see that. You need to go to the root of that. Ace of Wands, a lot of passions. Or you might attract too a lot of people who are just coming in with passion, or all about sex, or when every time they communicate with you, it's all about, I want to have sex, or I want to, it's very sexual in nature. And so maybe that's what made you block this off and go like, you know what? No, that's, there's no such thing as a good person or a good relationship. And that's not true. Three of Cups. Yeah, you need to go out more, have more fun, enjoy your own company here. Show yourself some self-love here. Go out with friends. Have a good time. For some of you, again, it's not for everyone. I know everyone doesn't believe in psychology or seeing a therapist or seeing a counselor or a life coach or a healer, again, I'm a huge advocate for therapy. I'm a huge advocate for therapists. I've had many and I've worked with many and they are amazing. I'm pretty sure there are some that are not good, but I've had amazing experiences. So for some of you, maybe going to a counselor can really help you see the patterns, help you see and control, maybe some cognitive behavioral therapy as well. Again, I'm not saying go ahead and do so. I mean, this is for those of you who have been thinking about it, who have been researching it, okay? And this is just your guides telling you like, yeah, maybe go. If this is something that you have been Googling, you have been thinking about, then this is just confirmation for you. If you're like, no, that's completely okay. Maybe talking to friends, maybe talking to loved ones and being like, hey, tell me, how do I come off? Or, and be willing to accept the criticism, constructive criticism. Clear your space. Yeah, there's a lot of clearing that needs to happen here. A lot of shedding, a lot of healing needs to happen in order for you to be able to find the one. And someone here in this group is questioning whether you have a twin flame. I just heard, yes, you do. Yes, you do. True love. You need to believe. You need to believe. And for some of you, you need to discern passion versus true love. True love is unconditional, right? And passion is just lustful. But you do have, like I said, you do have a true love out there. But keep an open mind. Like I said, you're very rigid. Okay, you're very rigid, maybe in the type of people that you date, or maybe in what you're looking for. And Spirit is telling you, be a little bit open-minded, because again, your soulmate, your true love, your twin flame, or the person that is meant to be your life partner, it's going to be different than what you were expecting of. But if you're over here obsessing about what you want him or her to look like, or what qualities they need to have, you're going to miss the person, okay? You're going to miss the person. But again, if it's meant to be, this person will always come back, but it will take you a while to recognize them if we are over here obsessively thinking about things, okay? So just kind of let your guard down a little bit. That doesn't mean you don't have no boundaries. No, it doesn't mean that. It just means, keep an open mind. Try to build a rapport with people, go out more, socialize, mingle, but do take time to heal. Again, do not just jump into things. Yeah, and Spirit is saying, yes, you've had your challenges in relationships. Sometimes life stings. It's the way it is. Maybe for this group, you thought you had met the one. Okay, you thought you've met the one you would marry. You would be the mother of their children, or they would be the mother of your children. But, sometimes we have to go through really bad relationships in order for us to know what we don't want. And to just make it clearer for us about what we do want. And stay hopeful. I feel like this group is like really just about to throw in the towel when it comes to love. Like I feel like someone in this group, if not many of you, here 20% of you are just like, JJ, I just like, nope, sorry. But your guides are telling you, stay hopeful. Stay hopeful, because there is true love there waiting for you. But they do want you to heal, and they do want you to keep an open mind. And don't overthink things. Don't obsess over things. Flow. Let go of those old experiences. Work through them. Feel them. Honor them. Only take the lesson and the wisdom from those experiences and move forward. Transformation. Yes, you are going through a transformation. You need to go through a transformation. You need a new way of living, or a new way of looking at relationships here. Okay? You might be dating a Scorpio just because we have the Phoenix here. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and even a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio again. Chaos and conflict. There's a lot of chaos and conflict within you that you need to release, that you need to transform. You need to let go of the conflict. You need to let go of the chaos, and the chaos within self here. It's Stop attracting chaotic and conflicting partnerships as well. You need to be okay with being alone here with the void. You need to be okay with not having someone around you. Like I said, some of you tend to rush into relationships because maybe you don't want to feel that void, or you feel empty without someone. And your guides are telling you, again, we need to heal that. We need to look at that. Why do we feel scared to be alone? Or in the contrary, why are you scared to be intimate with someone? And intimacy doesn't always mean sex, you guys. It just means being vulnerable with someone. So maybe you avoid that. Why do you avoid it? Explore that. Why? Why does it make you uncomfortable to get close with someone? Is it out of fear? Is it out of that they might hurt you? They might sting you? I feel like someone here dated a Scorpio and the Scorpio sting them. That's what I'm getting. I don't know. Gratitude. Again, be grateful. Some of you might have experienced a third party situation in a relationship and that made you feel like, nope, I don't want it. But you need to heal that. And then we have clear solution. You're being shown the way. You're being shown the way. Also, I'm getting here, sometimes when you walk up to a closed road here, instead of hitting your head against it, instead of trying to bring this brick down brick by brick, this wall down brick by brick, why not try another route? Why not try a different perspective, right? So that is what I have for you guys. And now I'm going to move to option number 2. But again, you guys do have a true love out there. One of you has a twin flame, or many of you do. If you've been questioning or asking that, again, take time to heal. Take time to nurture and nourish yourself. Take time to recharge yourself. That's very important. Let go of the chaos. Let go of the conflict. So now I'm going to move to option number 2. So for those of you who picked option number 2, we have best friend. Happy Valentine's Day. So I feel like you need to be your own friend. You need to be your own best friend. Maybe some of you had difficulties with friendships. Maybe you had friends that have come and go. So you have this idea that people don't last forever, that people don't stay, that people always end up leaving you, or that people always tend to fade away, that there's no such thing as loyalty. I feel for someone in this group, there is a friend who really admires you. Okay, she's looking at him. I feel like there's a group here, there's someone in this group that you have a friend, and that's the first person that popped into your mind that really admires you and really loves you. And I feel like this person is kind of like your secret admirer in some way, okay? I feel like are you gonna... I feel like you already had kind of a clue of this. But maybe you weren't sure. So let's see. But again, you need to be your own best friend, okay? You need to love yourself. So let's see which archangel is working with you. Archangel Gabriel. So positive news are coming. Clarity is coming. Communication is coming. Okay, I feel like those are for someone who is expecting a communication from someone. It could be from a best friend, or it could be from a very loyal, trusty friend. So let's see. What do you need to do in order for you, or what do you need to heal, or just what does Archangel Gabriel want you to know in order for you to have a solid relationship, or to meet your twin, or to meet the one, whichever term you resonate with, right? But this is for those who are not with someone and they're currently looking. So for my singles, let's see. Compromise. Ooh, okay. So for those of you who picked, I feel like you guys, okay, don't shoot the messenger here. I'm just delivering the message. I feel like, and I'm seeing here by Archangel Gabriel, that you have a problem or an issue with compromising when it comes to relationships. So it's either my way or it's nothing at all. And That is huge in relationships. You need to learn to compromise. Those marriages that have been together for a long, long time have learned to master the art of compromising, of finding balance in the relationship. You might be a Libra, okay, because I'm seeing the scales, or you need to take up on this Libra approach, or you might see that you attract a lot of Libras and you might be like, why? Because maybe you like to be in control. Maybe you don't like to tell the other person that they're right. Maybe you always want to be right. And again, I'm not judging you. We all have these qualities. We all have gone through these qualities. We all have worked through these, right? So I feel like here, in order for you to find a solid relationship, you need to learn to compromise. You need to learn to choose your battles, and you need to learn to be harmonious in your connections, okay? So again, if you've been attracting a lot of Libras into your life, maybe observe how they work with others, because Libras, and not just because I'm a Libra myself, but Libras are very good, very diplomatic. I'm pretty sure there are some there that are not. So I'm not generalizing here. I'm not saying all Libras are good, but in some aspect, in some way, whether this is with family, in business, or with their loved ones, they learn how to compromise. They're very good at it. Okay, so maybe observe the Libras more, or if you have like a Libra sibling, or if you have like a Libra mom, look at them. See how they compromise. How do they find balance in the relationships? I also feel for many of you who pick this stack, you tend to attract people or relationships that are not very balanced. Maybe you either give a lot and they take, or they give a lot and you take. So there tends to be a unbalance in relationships. And I feel like Spirit is here telling you, first of all, you need to compromise. Second of all, you need to attract relationships that are balanced, that the give and take be equal here, okay? Compassion. Okay, so again, releasing the judgments. I feel like for those of you who picked this stack, again, and don't get mad at me. I feel like you have a hard time being compassionate with others, especially your relationships. But I feel for some of you too, friends, because I did get the message that friends don't tend to stay very long. And for others of you, you're over compassionate and people walk all over you. So again, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. For some of you, I do feel like you're very judgmental, or you tend to judge your partner a lot. And I feel like that may come off a little bit as not good. So I'm hearing watch your words. Okay, with your partners, really watch your words. Make sure that it's not coming off as criticism, and make sure that it's coming off as constructive. Okay? Try to see the beauty in everyone too, is something that I'm hearing. Don't just judge a book by its cover. Yeah, I feel like because, you're very truthful, and that's something that is beautiful, something that I applaud you for. We have to be truthful in relationships, but we also have to have a way of expressing the truth with a little bit of compassion in there, with a little bit of honey in there. That's not just throw the truth out there. We got to be compassionate, or do it in a way that is loving and caring, or that it shows that, it's coming out of care. Okay. And I also feel like here you want a partner that is truthful. You want a partner that is balanced. You want a partner that is compassionate. But remember, we have to ooze that energy within ourselves. We have to become those qualities, right? We have to use and give and demonstrate those qualities so that we can attract, so that we can be in the same vibration of that which we want to attract. Because if we are oozing or vibrating at an energy of not compromising, of not being compassionate, then that's what we're going to attract. Okay, so again, I'm not judging anybody here. I'm just letting you know what I'm hearing and seeing. That is all. Surrender. Yeah, for a lot of you, you seem very closed off, okay? Or you feel like, You need to be open to receiving love and support from others. You need to allow others in. I feel for many of you, you might have a very close group of friends, or you might have only one particular friend. And it could be the reason why is because people, again, you have that feeling that people fade, or that people leave, or that people don't stick around. Or when things get ugly, or when wind starts, when things get cloudy, or when the wind starts changing, people leave. And so you have this belief ingrained in you. And I feel like Spirit is saying it's time for you to open up. It's time for you to allow others to nurture you, to love you. And you also need to nurture and support yourself first above everything else. You need to surrender to happiness. You need to have a positive outlook in life. And this is in all, even in the positive things, even when things get cloudy, or they get foggy, or they get confusing, or hard, or challenging, you need to always try to look at the positive things in life. Okay, that doesn't mean deny what's going on. No. But just find something good within that chaotic time. Okay, try to find the calm amidst the chaos. I don't read reversals, but this is huge here. The Empress in reverse is telling me that you're not loving yourself. If you are a female, you are not in your divine feminine energy, and you need to nurture that. You need to embrace that, and we need to get that Empress in the upright. So you might have self-love issues. You might feel like you're not beautiful enough, you're not attractive enough. Okay, or if you're a male, it seems to me like you don't have your masculine and feminine qualities in balance, and you need to nurture this energy. You need to heal the divine feminine within you. And yes, you could be a male and we all have both energies within ourselves. Okay, you guys? So you might be over controlling, right? With the Empress in reverse, that means you have your masculine very high. So you might be very controlling or very demanding. Like I said, it's either my way or the highway. You're not being the Empress. You're not compromising. For some of you, this is all about not nurturing yourself, not loving yourself, not giving yourself the value that you deserve. Again, Libra, Taurus energy here. The Page of Swords, the communication is very undeveloped here. The communication is very undeveloped, okay? I feel like you tend to be very harsh with the way you communicate. There's not a lot of love in the way you communicate. Again, because the pages are new, right? The pages are beginners. And this is a sword, so it's communication. So this is telling me that you're a beginner in communication. And not that you are young. It's just that maybe the way you communicate can be worked on. Okay, can be worked on. Or maybe your thoughts, maybe just the thoughts. Maybe you don't even communicate this. Maybe this is just what you think. Maybe you're very harsh on people or on yourself, even with the Empress in reverse. Chakra clearing. And indigo crystal children. I feel like you're very sensitive. Okay, you're very sensitive, and that's why you protect yourself. Because I'm thinking of crystal children. Like, crystal is very fragile. And I feel like you're afraid because you feel that, again, it could be that you feel that relationships, the bonds with people are very like crystal. They're very fragile. So you kind of tend to just, detach in a way. For others of you, I do feel like you tend to just avoid them completely. Like you want to be in control because you don't want to get hurt. And I feel like that is not helping you at this time. Your guides are really letting you know that you need to open up, you need to trust, you need to allow others to come in and work on clearing, work with your chakra system. You need to learn to pay attention to the red flags. So when you meet someone, again, if you're over compassionately, if you're the giver, okay, because the Empress here, she's not valuing herself in reverse, so she over gives here. She over nurtures to the point where it could be too suffocating, right? It could be hindering as well. So again, when you see something that goes off like a little red flag, you need to pay attention to them. Or maybe red flags within yourself when you're doing something again and you catch yourself. Reconciliation. So for some of you, there is someone from your past coming in, and that is the good news that you're hearing. But make sure when this person communicates, are they communicating from a place of value? Are they seeing your value? Because with the Empress in reverse is telling me that either you don't see your value, therefore you allow this person to communicate with you the way they do, or this person does not see your value. And that's another thing too. Here, it's Spirit is saying, if you want to find someone who is long-term, you have to be aware that this person has to see your value. And you have to be aware of your own value in order to know if this person sees your value. But again, I'm hearing there's someone from the past coming in, but make sure when they communicate that they're doing it because they're seeing you as the Empress and not the Empress in reverse. The beginner's mind. Okay. Caution is warranted. Yeah, I feel like for many of you, you need more flexibility when it comes to your thoughts. And I feel like you're overly cautious when it comes to relationships. And I feel like here Spirit is saying you need to take this approach of a beginner's mind and be more open to love and be more open to making connections with people. Yeah, you need to open your heart up. Open your heart up to love and joy. Another Libra card. She has scales. Look at that. And then she has scales here. So again, you need to find balance in relationships. That is the key. For some of you, a Libra is coming back from your past. Okay. For others of you, you might be interacting with a lot of Libras at this time in order for you to heal these aspects of self, because Libra is ruled by Venus and the Empress is ruled by Venus and she's in reverse. So maybe Libras will be mirroring to you at this time. Maybe your best friend is a Libra and you can learn a lot from that person. Maybe you're a Libra. And if that's the case, you need to embody the positive qualities of Libra. Because see, the negative qualities of a Libra too with the Empress in reverse is Libras tend to get lost in other people because they want to please other people. They want to be liked by everyone else. So they lose themselves. So you have to be careful. Again, finding balance, right? Are you doing that? Are you losing yourself in relationships to please your partner? Because if you are undervaluing yourself. And that is a red flag you need to take a look at. Assessing. Yeah, you need to learn to, I feel like you need to look, okay? You need to just be more conscious and more aware of the people that you have, the ones you want to keep, the partners that you're attracting. Again, what energy are you oozing out? What energy are you putting out there that will be reflected back to you? I feel like there's someone, for some of you, there's someone looking out for you. There's someone watching you here. Someone who wants to come back, whether this is to reconciliate or someone just wants to come back and communicate with you. Assess your relationships. Fruition. You need to nurture yourself and you will have a relationship, okay? You will have a fruitful relationship. I feel like someone here is like really keeping an eye on someone. And they're watching you grow. They're watching you nurture yourself. So maybe you tend to attract people that I just described all the qualities in. And this person is incognito. Look at that. And then we have a tempting offer has a high price. Pay attention to the red flags. Again, I honestly feel like someone is keeping an eye on someone. They're going to communicate. But again, they're not seeing your value with the Empress in reverse. This person is not seeing your value. Let me just pull a clarifying card. I don't want to leave you guys like this. 1 second. And also you need to be careful when you see the red flags. Don't, you know, just because something looks pretty or something looks shiny doesn't mean that it's good and balanced for you. So be careful of that. The Nine of Cups. What is this person trying to communicate to you? Nine of Cups, you're their wish fulfillment. This could be an earth sign, or they see you. See this person? Okay, that could be also another thing here. Three of Wands. This is someone at a distance. This is someone at a distance. This could be someone who has strong Mars placements, either Mars in their first house or they're a Scorpio. Five of Swords. This person feels defeated or wants to communicate. But this person also is, or this person sees you as like, has very, you're very defensive, or you're very like guarded in some way. So again, some of you, you're not approachable. But I do feel like this is someone who sees you as the Empress, but maybe you don't see yourself. And that could be another issue too in relationships. Maybe you tend to push away people that see your value, that see your abundance, that see your worth. Because this is the Queen of Pentacles. So, you know, this Queen of Pentacles, she nurtures, she loves, she takes care of things. She's very motherly, right? Like the Empress is. And maybe you don't see that in yourself. And so you tend to keep people at a distance because of that. So you need to find these qualities within yourself. You need to find love within yourself and value yourself first. But this person who's coming in, for some of you, you know, I feel like this person, again, they're keeping themselves. This is kind of like a secret admirer message here. Someone sees you from afar and they're seeing you grow and they're seeing you bloom. They're seeing you as the Queen of Pentacles. They're seeing you as someone who stands in their power and sits on her throne, very pretty. Okay, who's a very good mother, a very good nurturer, a very good wife, or a very good husband or father here. They see you as their wish fulfillment. They see you as their Nine of Cups. But they see you so content that they stay at a distance, okay? And this person does watch you at a distance. With the Three of Wands, this person keeps you, this person sees you, they have an eye on you. So this could be someone, I feel like Cupid is saying, you know, just work on yourself, because there's someone out there who can value you, who will see you as their wish come true, and that will work their way to you. And if you are dealing with people who are not seeing that, who are not willing to, because the Three of Wands is someone standing at a cliff in front of a ocean. So if you're not dealing with someone, if you're not dating people who are willing to cross that ocean for you, then, you know, then maybe they're not the ones for you. And maybe you've been settling in some way. Okay, so that is what I have for you guys. If you've been waiting for someone at a distance, I do feel like this person will communicate with you. And again, don't follow things that don't have long-term stability. So now we're going to look at option number 3. Oh, I can't pick this up. So let's see. Option number 3. What do you need to heal within yourself in order for you to find the one, your soulmate, your twin flame, or just a stable relationship? Cute. Okay, very beautiful little rabbit, bunny. Archangel Michael, the path is now clear. I have removed all obstacles on your path. You can move forward now with ease and confidence. You will achieve what your heart desires. Okay, so again, you're removing certain things that are holding you back, but Archangel Michael is working with you. And it's interesting because with the last pick a card I did, Archangel Michael came out in that same position. So let's see. Take action. So for a lot of you, I feel like you're not putting yourself out there as much. You're afraid maybe to go after someone. Boundaries. Okay. Gateway. Creativity. Mirror. Surrender to worry. Okay, so for a lot of you, what I'm getting here is that you tend to worry here for a lot of you that you don't have a partner, that you won't find someone, or there's something here with timing. And what I'm hearing is that Spirit is saying you can't just sit here and wait for this person to come to you. You also need to go out there and take action and put yourself out there. Do not be afraid of becoming vulnerable. You know, the scene that I'm hearing is that scene from hopefully you guys know, He's Not That Into You, when the girl, I don't know her name, goes to that guy, again, very general, goes to the guy and tells her, well, at least I'm closer to love than you are because I'm putting myself out there. That scene, I'm hearing that scene. So, you know, again, you need to put yourself out there. You can't just be home or from work to your house and expect to find love, which could happen. But, you know, for many of us, we need to put ourselves out there. We need to go out. We need to mingle. We need to do something different. I feel like what you need to work on, though, is boundaries. Okay, you have a tendency to allow people to overstep over your boundaries, to not respect them. And I feel like your guides here, specifically Archangel Michael, interestingly enough, is telling you you need boundaries. And if you have a hard time respecting them or sticking to them, Archangel Michael is a perfect archangel to work with this issue. Okay, with his sword, he can cut away. He can definitely draw a line in the sand for you. I feel like you might be very, very attractive, whether you're male or female. And that tends to attract all types of people in your way. Or you tend to attract, all kinds of people. Like all kinds of people, all types of people. And some of them do have the best intentions and some of them don't. And I feel like you need to be very discerning. Okay, I feel like you have this, like, I don't want to say cute quality, but this quality of, like, you know, you can approach me, very approachable, very, maybe you have a beautiful smile, or maybe you tend to be very welcoming to people. And so people gravitate towards you like bees on honey. And so you need to have firm boundaries with people and tell them, like, no, or learn to say no. You know, really love yourself enough to say no here. And do not allow people to put things on you or on your plate that are not yours to carry or that are not for you. Stop worrying so much, okay? And I do feel like, again, Gateway, this unicorn is coming out of this, like, cave. So I do feel like, again, you need to take action. You need to do something different. You need to explore. I feel like through exploring your creativities, you're going to find someone. And I feel like for many of you, you do have a twin because we do have the mirror here. Stay open. Stay open to new relationships, to different types of relationships. I feel like for many of you here, you want commitment. And so it's interesting because I was looking at here, it says make a commitment, but I was like, wait. So yeah, for some of you, you want commitment. And for others of you, you need to commit to yourself first in following the rules and following the boundaries for yourself and showing yourself self-love, showing yourself respect. Therefore, you know, you can attract a committed partner. For some of you, your committed partner, the one you will marry, is a Taurus. For others of you, you might be a Taurus. Two of Wands. Yeah, you want a committed, solid relationship. The Two of Wands, it's, again, another card of, like, I want to explore what else is out there. You might attract a partner that is not from your area or that is not from your culture, or there's something here about you having to go out there to find your partner, because this person is with the globe, standing in his beautiful castle, thinking, you know, should I stay with what's familiar or should I go out there and explore what else the world has for me? And I feel like you're very committed, you're very hardworking. With Taurus here, you're very stubborn as well. Okay, you like your routine. Taurus doesn't like change. Many of my earth signs don't like change. But Spirit is saying you need to put yourself out there. Follow your creative, your passion, your creativity. Follow what makes you happy. And that is how you're going to meet someone, okay? Because if you stay where you are, I'm hearing your partner, your life partner, is not where you are. So you need to, again, try different things, do different things. Maybe you have too many boundaries for yourself. Could also be. Yeah, travel. Again, there's something here. There was a lot of obstacles that you've been dealing with, but you are overcoming them. Okay, you are surmounting these challenges. Again, listen, the gateway, pointing to the gateway. Yes, you need to put yourself out there. You need to do something different. Get out of your comfort zone. Do things outside of the box here. Again, notice your emotional and physical feelings. They're pushing you to step out of the norm, to step out of the tradition. Maybe you're too traditional, and that's not a bad thing. Okay, that's not a bad thing. But maybe you have like a set routine of something, and they're saying break out of your routine. Because you have been calling in your soulmate. You have been, maybe doing candle work or working with the law of attraction, doing affirmations. But again, the retreat is traveling. It's traveling. I feel like you're going to meet your partner through travel. So if you've been thinking about booking, I'm getting India very strongly. I don't know if somebody will be traveling to India. For others of you, maybe somewhere where there's the beach, like a big body of water. I just heard Santorini. I don't know if that's somewhere where you live or you want to travel to. I do feel like this person, again, is older than you, maybe. The person that you're going to meet. Love is all around you. Yeah, you need to believe this too. You need to believe that, that there is someone for you. And that love is all around you. And that you yourself are love. You've been praying, you've been asking again, and they're saying we're going to deliver, but you also have to take action. And what that means with taking action is healing yourself, working through certain things, certain challenges that you might have. It could also mean you taking action in the sense of like, well, travel, go to that restaurant, hang out with friends, put yourself out there, And for some of you, like I said, healing. There's certain things that you need to heal. Maybe you have commitment, or maybe you don't believe in commitment. Maybe you don't believe in marriage, right? Or maybe you do, but you have a bad belief about it, or a bad perspective about it. And so that needs healing. Where did you get that from? Where's it stemming from? But you are blessed, and your marriage will be blessed once you get married as well, or once you are in a committed relationship. Acceptance, learning to accept yourself is huge here. You need to find stability within self. You need to accept yourself. You need to love yourself first in order for you to accept other people. Because I feel like the person that you want is going to be very different from you. So you need to accept yourself with all your flaws and all your beauty and all the perceived negative things that you have, in order for you to accept someone else's. Focus on your transformation. Focus on self for now. When the time is right, this person is going to come in. Again, step out of your comfort zone. Step out of your bubble here. Release your power. I feel for many of you, there's something that you want to do, but you need to take action. Whether this is a project, there's something here that they're telling you to do, to focus on, to step out of it, and it's making you uncomfortable. But it could be that through this project or this new thing that you want to birth, or that you're being pushed, it could be that you meet your person through there as well. And maybe that thing, that project is requiring you to travel, and that's something maybe you don't want to do, but you might meet your person there. You need to focus on your power, owning your power, expressing your power in a healthy way, loving yourself, healing yourself, accepting yourself, your shadow side, your light side. And for now, focus on self and disconnect a little bit from love. Just focus on yourself. Heal yourself. But do go out there and explore. So that is what I have for you guys. I hope this was helpful. I wish you the best. Take care of yourselves. It was an honor. And share the love. Again, leave it in the description box. No, leave it in the comment section below. What is something that you like about yourself? What is something that you love about yourself? And I will go back and give it a like or comment. Bye.